Hi guys, Dustin Van Fleet from Dustin Van Fleet Design down here in Valdosta, Georgia. And today we're working with something a little bit different. Everybody knows Dixie Belle is my jam when it comes to chalk mineral paint and the only product that I'll use in the chalk painting and mineral painting world. But today we got sent something special. Junkyard Goddess milk paint. It's really cool. The color is Heavenly Sample, and it has glitter in the milk paint. Now, one of the knocks that I've heard on milk paint is that you have to mix it with water, and people are kind of nervous about that. So I've never used milk paint before, so we're gonna kind of do it live in front of you. Junkyard Goddess offers some really cool colors in milk paint. It just gives you a completely different look and different perspective. They also provide instructions on the back of how you're going to mix it, apply it, and finish it. So for milk paint, let's see here. What I read is we'll get into this box right here. There's our powder that she sent. So we're going to start up the hot water because it just needs to be warm or fairly hot. And you're just gonna go 1 part to 1 part. So what we're gonna do here is there's 1 teaspoon in here. And this is not nearly as hard as we all try to make it out to be. Anybody who's ever cooked or baked knows how to do this. So we've got 2 teaspoons. We've let the water run for a couple minutes, and it's exactly what she said. Not hot, but not cold. So we'll get this up here. Then we got 1 and 2. So all we're doing is putting 2 scoops of milk paint in. Then we're gonna stir it after we put 2 spoonfuls of water. And so you're just going 1 to 1 part, half to half ratio. So however much you add in, we're gonna be doing a little birdhouse out here. So I think that I need a little bit more. So I'm gonna wash this off. I think that that's just gonna be shy of what I need. If it's not a problem. All you do is come back and make more. It has nothing to do with the color being different or anything. So we're just gonna come back in and we're gonna add 1 more scoop in here, which means that we will need 1 more thing of water. We're gonna stir. Now that looks like it's gonna be right for me. And milk paint, from what I've read, again, I have not used it, so I'm a milk paint virgin. But from what I've read, you wanna leave some of those lumps in there, and you don't want it to be perfect because you're looking for that really interesting, unique finish that it can provide you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it with this one. Good to go on that. We've got a few cool little lumps and bumps in there. We're gonna wash our spoon off. This is all not really difficult like I've heard. And I'm not really feeling the difficulty base in here. So we do that. Dry our hands off. Take the rest of the milk paint and put our zip tie back on it, or twist them. We'll put it back in the box right here. Put the box back together again for easy storage. And in under about 5 minutes, we only had a casualty of a little bit of milk paint from my very first time. So I think that I'm rocking it on this, being that I've never done this before and I'm a guy in the kitchen. So to only have a little tiny mishap right there, that I can just go like this. Get rid of it, put it down here, and then pretend like it never ever happened, and like tell anybody who comes to visit, that never happened. So we do this, we wipe it up, and then we say to anybody who comes in, what are you talking about? Like, this was so simple to do and there were no errors in it. But your milk paint comes out looking like this. It's nice, thick consistency. If you want it thinner and you want it to be a wash, you'd add a little bit more water. If you want it to be thicker and you really want it to be paste, like, you'd add a little less water. This is the traditional mix right here. So if you go 2 tablespoons, you want 2 tablespoons of water. We went 3 tablespoons, so we got 3 tablespoons of water. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna bring this outside. We're gonna set up with our little birdhouse, and we're gonna show you a different video, a part 2, of what it actually looks like when it's applied. So I wanna thank you guys so much for tuning in today to find out just how easy it is to make milk paint, which gives you a totally different look than anything else that we've used. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.